This video is a lot of talking, so if you don't care for it, skip to the end. Skip towards the end for skating. There's a lot to be said about this topic, so there's a lot of talking in it. Hey guys, Dale here with another special skateboard information video. Okay, so this was actually a suggestion in the comments section below. It's actually a really good topic. I was like, oh damn, that is a really good topic discussion / comparison video idea. So good job. I think it was Terrell. I think his name is Terrell. I forget his last name already, but he's always active in the comment section. Shout out to Terrell. He actually gave me a video idea previously this week. Thank you for killing it on the suggestions. If you guys ever have suggestions, just leave a comment below. I'm always active in the comments for like the first hour of the video. Anyway, let's get to the point. So today I want to compare shop boards versus pro company decks. I think that this is a good topic because when I was a kid, we always asked, like, are shop decks better? Are pro boards better? Are you really getting a better product for the money, or are you just paying for the name? The price point for a normal pro skateboard is anywhere between $50 and $60. And the typical price point for a shop board, I would say as low as $25 all the way to $40. Some shop boards can even be $50. Now you might be thinking, how can a certain board be better than another board if wood is wood, etc., etc.? Well, different brands tend to use different types of wood. I would say most companies tend to go with 100% Canadian maple or somewhere close to Canada, somewhere far north in the United States. Other companies get wood from overseas. They get it shipped to the United States, i.e. China wood. That was like a thing that everybody talked about. It's China wood, it's China wood. China wood is bad. And it's not because it's from the region. It's because it gets shipped overseas in a cargo ship, and it's transported for how many ever hours it takes to get across seas, how many ever days, I'm not really sure. But the thing with that is the boards tend to absorb moisture from the ocean when they are being shipped overseas. Now, if the board is made here in the US, it doesn't have that issue. It doesn't have to go through that process. Or if it's made in Canada, you know that the landmass is connected. You know that the countries are on the same landmass. What am I trying to say? I'm not a geographist. Is that a word? I don't think it's a word. So today, I'm gonna skate a shop board versus a pro board. I'm gonna set up two boards and I'm gonna skate both of them at the Van Skate Park. Also, if you're a fan of improper grammar, subscribe to this channel. Now, skating both of these boards in just one day and in the same day, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now, I'm not gonna notice a difference. There's not gonna be a difference that will be noticed within 24 hours, unless one of the boards tends to break. So here's the thing with pro boards and with shop boards. Pro boards tend to sit in the factory for longer than shop boards. The way shop boards work is you order your shop boards from a distribution company or wherever you get your boards made. You order them from said wood company and they get shipped directly to you as soon as they're done being made. Now, pro boards, they can sit in a factory for months, stacked on top of each other, therefore weakening the board. Now, I'm not saying that that's the only reason why the boards might weaken. Just from the boards sitting around so much, they can just weaken anyway, even if the board wasn't stacked. If it's just hanging up on a wall for like 7 months and it's not being skated, the board is gonna naturally weaken over time. But if when a board is directly pressed, that is when a skateboard is most strongest. Is that how you say that? Improper grammar alert. When a skateboard is freshly pressed, that is when the board will be the strongest. Also too, depending on the conditions of said factory, wherever the boards are sitting, I assume they're not gonna be too crazy of conditions, but those are just all variables you have to take into effect. This is just stuff I have learned over the years being a skateboarder and working in skate shops. Now, certain brands do get their boards made overseas and certain brands get their boards made here. I think everybody knows that that's not good. Nobody likes that. Nobody wants to buy a board that's made overseas and has to get shipped over. Forever, how long it's sitting over there before it gets shipped, then how long it's sitting here before it gets to the shop, then how long it sits in the shop before it gets into the hands of you. That literally could be a year. There's also been controversy over the years in terms of, are shop boards actually good for the skateboard industry because more kids are buying shop boards versus pro boards, therefore putting the pro brands out of business? Frankly, I have no opinion on that issue. You guys can let me know in the comments below what you think. Now, since I'm unfamiliar with where every single company gets their wood, I'm just gonna talk about the one that I know. Okay, so Quincy Wood Rights. This is who presses BLUETILE skateboards, the skate shop and skateboard company that I skate for. That's who presses their wood, and that's who makes their wood, that's who lays the transfers, that's who does it all. These are pressed in Michigan, then shipped to the factory out in California, and then shipped to shop. Okay, so I just got off the phone with Rich Harris. He's the guy over there. He's the dude. So, the wood is actually shipped directly from Michigan, so it's literally pressed and then shipped directly to shops with like, what, a few week turnaround. So the wood is you're getting a freshly pressed skateboard. I don't know how all of the big brand companies get their wood pressed and shipped. I don't know how they all do it. I don't know the quantities. I don't know any of that information. But with how big certain brands are, you can only imagine how much they might order and how long it might sit in a factory. My point is that people who like shop boards more like them for that reason. They are more freshly pressed than, say, a bigger brand. Do I need to add anything else? I'm gonna skate a shop board and a pro board just for the sake of this video, but like I said, you're not gonna notice a difference. I think that's it. I'll put Quincy Woodwright's information in the description below. BLUETILE's information is always in the description below. And if you guys are interested in any BLUETILE skateboards, product, gear, swag, whatever have you, swag, I have a 20% off discount code in the description as well. So anything you buy from BLUETILE, anything BLUETILE gear-wise or board-wise, you get 20% off. One of the coolest aspects about skateboarding is that it's all preference. It's all about who you want to support whatever brands you like, support whatever brands you relate to and identify with. That is the beauty of skateboarding. In no way am I taking this as an opportunity to discredit certain brands over certain brands. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm here at the Van Skate Park where I will be testing out BLUETILE board. Well, this isn't even really testing because I've been skating this, to skate this every day, so we know that it's fine. But I just pulled this off of my wall. This is a Crooked Brad Cromer board. In no way am I shaming this brand at all. This was literally the only pro board that was hanging on my wall. I decided to pull it down, and this is the one that I'm gonna skate. There's not gonna be a difference, but if it does break, I'll put it in, which I don't think it will. Like I have stated, and I'm going to reiterate this, you're not gonna notice a difference. The only thing about this board's a little smaller, so it's gonna take a second for me to get used to, but in terms of quality, for within 24 hours, I think it's gonna be fine. I might have to revisit this video also too after skating a pro board for an extended period of time, so we can do like an update on it and I can let you guys know how it really is and which one actually lasts longer. But first, I'm gonna skate this one and we're gonna do some tricks on this board, and then I'm gonna do all of the exact same tricks on this board. I almost just started skating the board and I almost just forgot that to mention that I just set the new one up. Okay, so this is a brand new skateboard, Crooked Pro Model skateboard. I'm gonna see what the difference is. Like I really don't think there is any, and I guarantee you there will not be any, but we're just gonna skate it anyway, just for the sake of comparison. Okay, yeah, just like I assumed, there was really no difference. I set my other board back up because this is the one I'm skating. That board is actually a little too small for me, so I'm not gonna skate it because basically it's too small. And I pulled it down from my wall, and I purposely didn't do any board slide or slide tricks so that I could hang it back up on my wall, so the board still looks good. And even when it came down to the size of the board, there wasn't really any difference. They both skated fine, and that board was actually brand new, so I didn't even really need to get used to it or anything. This board is relatively brand new. It's been skated for maybe a week, if that. No, I don't even think that. Maybe a couple days. I don't know. No real difference noticeable within the first 24 hours at least. I basically only did Easy Tricks 2 just so that we could quickly compare the two. I'm not gonna really actually go hard and try and skate it and try to break the board because I feel like that defeats the purpose. And as always, I wanna thank you guys. Shout out to the Oreo gang and everybody else who watched this video. I told you 8! Oh my god. I am the wonder.
Dale, you know how to do this better than I do, right? Tell the truth.